Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you guys how to replace Wi-Fi card in a Chromebook. So if you have a Chromebook and Wi-Fi is no longer working, like it's not even popping up when you try and connect to it, it says no Wi-Fi adapter found or whatever. You need to get yourself one of these. I think Wi-Fi cards. We'll have a link to a search for them in the description. But first thing you need to do is you're gonna need to take your Chromebook. I'm gonna flip it over, make sure it's off. Now there are a bunch of screws. You can have screws along the bottom. Middle, there should be like 3 rows of screws. You're going to want to grab a screwdriver. I have an electric screwdriver, but any screwdriver that will fit the screws should work fine, which is this one right here, pretty sure. Yes, it's this one right here. So you'll need 2 screwdrivers. You'll need this screwdriver and a really small screwdriver for the actual screw on the Wi-Fi card. So now you're gonna want to unscrew all the screws. I'm not gonna explode your ears with screwdriver noises, so I'll do this by hand. Put the screws in a safe place. On some Chromebooks, there'll be different sizes. Some they won't actually like come out of the computer. They'll just kind of stay in there. They won't unscrew all the way out. Now, my Chromebook here is a 100E Gen 2 AST. So it's a little bit essentially a school Chromebook. Kind of a Chromebook you would find at school. You can really easily get this here. You can really easily get one of these on eBay. So if you want one of these, you can actually get one. I'm so sorry, this desk is an absolute mess. I cleaned it not too long ago. Now it's just kind of sitting here, so pull my pops and stuff. Oh, and over here, I should turn on the light so you guys can see. I think it's bright in here. So you're gonna want to take out all the screws. Like, so 10, 12 screws in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 screws. All those. Now, once you get that, you're gonna want to get something like in on the side, like kind of like on one of the sides, because you're gonna need to like peel it up a little bit. So I'm like trying to find something where you can shimmy in there. Be a knife, butter knife. I just want to get in there, so I'm gonna grab one of these from my tool bit. Now, on like this side of the Chromebook, on like the upper side is probably like your best bet to get in there. So right here's where my best bet is. And then, just want to be careful when you're coming on down to the sides here. The battery is down at the bottom of this Chromebook, so I'd be careful in general, and then you should just be able to pop the whole cover off. Now, when you do any work on a computer, this is the battery. You want to unplug it. So you're going to want to find like the big giant thing with all the text, all the labels, the giant do not throw away icon, and the... Oh, come on, there's no giant, if you freaking stab it with a screwdriver, it's gonna explode. Jesus Christ. But, also don't do that. You're gonna want to unplug it. So just find the giant black battery all the text on it, and just find where this right here is, cable to it, and you're just gonna grab it, and you're gonna want to unplug it. Now your battery is unplugged. There's no more power going into this board. So if you grab something conductive, start going all over, something like that, do that, you won't die. Now the thing we're looking for is a really small thing. It's right over here. It's the Wi-Fi card. Now if I have to bench, this one might work in it, because I think we'll work in it. I'm going to switch a screwdriver to the smaller bit. And I'm also going to actually zoom in on this so you can see me take this out. So I'm going to really zoom in on that. So you're going to have two little antennas right now. These are really annoying to get off, and you want to be really gentle with these. These break easily. Just grab them and just pop them up. This should come off quite easy. Just like that. Just move these out of your way. Don't unravel them from the ravel, which is right there. You don't want to unravel them from this right here. Just don't unravel it from this. Now, you see this screw right here? You wanna unscrew this one. Okay. Don't remove any other screws, except for the screws before and this one. And don't lose this screw. Don't lose this really tiny screw. Put it off to the side. Gonna take it out. This will be quite very easy. Just slightly move it, and then there you go. Wi-Fi card will just come right on out. Grab your new one. One's going to want to slide it kind of down in there. Which may be a little difficult for you, but you will be able to do it. Just kind of slide it in. Make sure you're not crunching any cables or anything. Make sure it goes all the way in. Grab that screw from before. Now I'd recommend getting, if you're going to do this, get a screwdriver that can magnetize this, because it's so small. This is a 5.6 zoom on my phone right now. This is really small. It's a really small screw. Just tighten it, but then you don't gotta do it tight. Now you're gonna want to grab these cables. Now one of these corresponds with the arrows. So if I pick this up and show you guys. Oh wow, okay. Actually, I think it'd be better if I just set it back down. Blasted this thing all the way to the max. So you see you have a white and a black, kind of like arrow right here. The white lead goes to where the white one's pointing. So you want to put that on there. And Wi-Fi cables are really annoying. You can tell I'm actually using my phone camera to try and get this thing in. So try and use like a phone camera to try and get these things in, and then the black goes with the black one. Now this is also why I don't really like Wi-Fi connectors that much. It's really annoying. So I'm just going to move this white one all the way out there. Get out of it. I want to try and get it on there. This is kind of like a really difficult step. So I'm actually gonna go get some tweezers, just because you might need some tweezers. It might actually help us. All right, so we're gonna have some tweezers to help me. And ta-da! They're all in. Now, what I would actually recommend doing now you're gonna want to plug the battery back in. So you're gonna want to go right on over to where your battery connector is going to be. Mine is right there. I want to plug this back in. You plug this back in, make sure you got nothing on top of this, or you're going to have a really bad time. So now, I'm just going to plug this right back in. Now that is plugged back in, yes, the board is supposed to do that if you push on it. You're going to test it. You always want to test your work, make sure everything works before you, well, do anything. So I'm going to take your Chromebook, you're going to reset the zoom. You grab its back plate right here, which is right here, and you're just going to want to flip it over and just kind of actually do this, then flip it over. Now you're going to want to test your work, which means you're going to want to open up your Chromebook. You're going to want to make your camera go up a little bit so people can... Okay, yeah, I want to do that. Alright, well. And now you can see the Chromebook screen. Sorry for the angle, it has to be on. It just doesn't want to be happy. I should make it slower. Oh, okay. That's as low as I can bring this thing. Then you're going to turn it on. I have to hold the power button for a little bit. And if that doesn't work, you're going to want to power it. You're going to want to give it external power, which means you're going to want to plug it into the wall. I don't have a cord that I would like to wrap around here, so I'm going to use my power bank. Just plug it in. And it should turn on. And you're just going to want to see if your Wi-Fi card works. If it doesn't, just turn it. Unless it said no returns. Or just keep it around for another device. Or decide to bring later. And now, it should have working. Not working. Then over here in the corner, you should be able to see all of your lovely Wi-Fi networks. Alright, this thing really doesn't want to go. But you should be able to see all of your Wi-Fi networks right there. And it's a good thing, you just successfully put a Wi-Fi card in a Chromebook. Now, close it. Bring your device back over here. Bring it all the way back up. This is just amazing here. Then reset this so that it's all the way back where you were before. Now, unplug your Chromebook. Remove the power supply. Pick it up carefully. Flip it back over. Now, just do this. Then screw all of your screws back in. And now I am going to use my spinny screwdriver. These screws are not fit. Make sure your screwdriver has had a really fun time in the magnets. So I'm just going to screw everything in. It was touching the metal on the keyboard Sam is letting me borrow. Oh, okay, I think so. I will be making a text guide on the website. TheLanout.net. Well, www.thelanout.net on how to do this, which will contain pictures and videos from this video. So you'll have how to do this right there in front of you. So once you're done with that, Chromebook's all good to go. Enjoy.